Hey, what's up everyone? Alex Barringer here, or AB, and today I'm going to teach you how to cold start the F14 as a Rio. So currently we are in the pilot seat because there are a few things that the pilot has to do, before the backseat can get fired up. Okay, so you should always check this with your pilot before you try to attempt any cold start. Your pilot should always have ground air supply and ground electric power connected before you would be able to start. So let's do that now.
Copy. Ground power is now on.
Okay, now go ground air supply.
Chief, connect ground air supply.
And also he'll have to switch this
Copy.
on, so that gives power to the back seat.
Is now connected.
Okay. Anyway, let's jump back in the Rio seat and we'll do a quick run through. So what I wanted also to say is that it's not going to be a super detailed guide, it's a fast guide, so if you already know what everything does, this is just to get you moving in the cockpit, let's say, and knowing what to do to start the back seat up. So we're going to first of all close the lid, but we can do that as the back seat, but mainly it is the pilot's job to do that. And there you go. Now, arm ejection seat, and turn the oxygen on. These are the first two things I always like to do, just to get out of the way, like that you know you're safe should anything happen. Starting from left to right, we'll go, there is a liquid coolant switch, we'll turn that to the forward position. You can't really see it well, so there you go. So that was off, now it's on the liquid coolant org 9/AIM54. You would only have to select this mode if you have Phoenixes on your plane. Right, next up we're going to go to the TACAN mode selector, and we're going to right click that twice to say T/R. Okay. Next is our radio panel. We want to set up our radio, so we're going to go to the mode selector, put it to this T/R and G position. If you look, there is a little notch in the switch, it's kind of hard to see. And the channel selector, just left click it once and we get up, left click it twice and you get up the frequency selector. So for example, I'm just going to tune into an AWACS frequency, which is 251 for the server we usually play on. Now, go into the category, we're going to set the plane into navigation mode, or nav. Now, going up here, we're going to uncage the standby ADI and engage the altimeter. Once that is done, we look forward, WCS XMT, or the WCS switch all the way forward, and the TV/IR switch all the way forward. These are your radars and displays. If this is in like the standby position, you will not be able to lock anything up, so do make sure that it is in a full forward position. Going off to our right leg, this is our RWR, so we're going to just turn that on. DCM will go to standby, and now we have, this is our countermeasure panel. This is where we can set up all the programs for the countermeasures. I don't usually do that, I do it manually. So we're just going to set power /mode to manual, and either the pilot, or you could either set it to pilot or normal. So the pilot will operate the flares, but the Rio always has a manual override over it, so I just like to set it to normal mode anyway. And the last thing is we're going to set a data link, so we're just going to turn the data link on, and that is done for as far as the cockpit sweep. Now, in the data link, if you go on servers on the frequency page, which would be this one, you would see a frequency. Like for example, for the server we usually play on, which is Sluggers, it is 3200, so the 3 would always be set in there, so all you have to dial in is 200. Okay. Anyway, now that our displays have warmed up, we're going to start the ground alignment sequence. So you're just going to switch the navigation mode on the TID to GND, which is ground. Next up, we're going to open our knee board by pressing right shift K, and this should be the default page, should be this one here, but I will scroll it through to show you guys where the data link frequencies are. So now that it is on ground alignment mode, we're going to read, these are latitude and longitude, we got our elevation, and we got a magnetic variation. So what we're going to do now is always clear before you set anything. So clear latitude north plus east, and we put in the latitude, which is 43070. So 43070, enter. And we check that it has gone in, and it has. Now press clear again. Longitude north plus east, and now we put in our longitude coordinates, which is 40338. 338. Enter. Make sure again that has gone in, and it has. Now we're going to set our altitude, so press clear, alt, north plus east, and it's 75 feet, so 75, enter, and that has gone in. And now we're going to set up the magnetic variation. Now for this you will need to press clear, always clear. Then you're going to go to magnetic variation is the cap button 10, click that in. Then press the heading, north plus east, and 56. Enter. Once the magnetic variation is done, disengage it and clear it. So now the ground alignment has started. This is the ground alignment screen. This little pipper here will go all the way to the right, and ground alignment will be complete when you get a full diamond with a dot in the middle. Once the ground alignment is complete, I'll show you guys. Okay, so we're almost there, and there you go, diamond with a dot is in the middle. So now all we have to do is switch our nav mode to INS, and this is our normal TID screen. One thing I like to do before we set off is set to PD search, which is the pulse Doppler search for the radar. And as I said earlier, I'm not going to go into great detail today of just showing you what to press and stuff to get the backseat ready. But if you do want another tutorial with a bit more detail, or on a different subject, just leave it in the comments below, and I'll try and see what I can do. Anyway, well, that's pretty much it for the backseat, how to start it up. All you got to tell the pilot is now is that you're ready, and you'll be taxiing and going to kill stuff very shortly. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment and sub, and I'll see you guys later.